Alright, today we're doing a faster video talking about the hammer lube. This is a key part in your 760 and it affects how the gun cocks and how it shoots. That one key part here. And this post on top, we'll really get into that. So, alright, so I just got my second 760 and I've been having fun testing it. This is my original brown one. Someone dared me to get the hot pink one, so it's been fun. That'll be a fun video. And I definitely can vouch for the complaints that when this gun is out of the box, it's really hard to cock, and you don't want to leave it like that. It affects how it shoots and how much you end up really valuing the gun. So let's go ahead and show you what this is like now. The hammer has been heavily lubed that I showed you. And let's look at it now, and you decide. Because if you have this gun and you haven't done this lube, you know what it's like. So, okay, so now you tell me, does this still look hard to cock? I don't think so. So, and it's much more accurate. So, I tried shooting the new one just as it was, and I was like, no way, not gonna do that. So, this brown one's accurate for what the gun is with no rifling, and let's go over that. So, in this faster video, okay, so this, what you're going to do, you don't take apart the gun. For new people especially, that can lead to doom. Just, something can go wrong. As simple as, like, let's say missing that screw when you're trying to take it apart and you bust up your receivers, and other bad outcomes. So you have a window. So that window right there, you just slightly tip it, get some light in there. Now the way I want to demonstrate it, yes, you're going to take it like needle nose with this bowel stone, get in there. But what you're going to target, I want to do this better this time, this post, what is that post for you see on top? Okay, there's a groove on the bottom of your loading rod, and it grabs that. So when you grab that handle, it pulls back. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to go through that gap like I showed you. You're going to target this post. Now remember, just like you would in the real gun, don't turn it completely to the side. It's not going to get in the tube. This is inside of a tube. So you target this and really get after it, like with 6 drops. And I can tell you that, and then there is a slit there that this post goes through. Try to get in there. It's a little tricky. But yeah, try to get some on there. I can tell you, see, and then you cock the gun. You're saying, okay, so what's that do targeting that post? How's that get on the rest of the hammer? You cock the gun. Cock that gun. Do this 6 times. You cock that 6 times and pull the trigger. You don't got to pump it. And then go again. Yes, go again and target that post some more. Get another 3 to 4 drops. Try to get it in that slit, but the main one is getting it on that post so it runs into the tube and gets all over this. Now this thing's really slicked out. You can see it on my hand. It's slick. So what's the goal here? When that thing is seriously silked out with lube, in this case bowel stall, let's go over the parts here. Okay, when you cock it, the first click is a safety click or a safety cock, so the gun doesn't discharge on its own, so you don't screw up a hunt, shoot out a window, hit a buddy in the butt. You don't do any of that. So that's a safety catch right there. You can say it's like that. It's a safety click, safety catch. And then you go some more, and it comes over the top of that hump there and it grabs right here, and you're ready to shoot. You aim, pull your trigger, and pulls off. And so the main thing is that you want this whole process, that first click, running down the body of the hammer, and then catching that final spot, and you're fully cocked. So, yeah, just so you know, if you were confused by that, what that is. That little hump in the back, that's when you do this. If you notice, when you go like this, that's that safety catch. And it's just designed, to help out, so there's no mishap. Okay, that's what that is. And then you can actually release that. Okay, so the main thing is I just want people to understand that when it's lubed up like that, it makes it so much easier to cock, as I demonstrated, and so much easier to shoot. And remember, when you pull the trigger, it hits this valve stem and shoot your gun. Air comes up through that hole and shoot your pellet. Hopefully you're shooting pellets most of the time. You can shoot BBs too, but for serious hunting. Okay, so yeah, I just want to get a faster video out there on that. And remember with this gun, treat it like a multi-stage trigger. I just want to end talking about that. A lot of people just see that trigger blade on this, put their finger there and pull. That you don't want to do that. So just remember, pull up the slack, pull to there we go. I got some resistance there, and then, okay. All right, well, thank you, and enjoy a much improved 760 with a hammer lube.